I didn't actually expect any riots today. I kind of thought it would end when the weekend ended. So that's fun. We got some updates, but let's just get into it. So this is episode 6 of the Pipeline podcast. What we've been doing in episode 6 is covering the LA riots night by night. So we started in day 2, which would have been Saturday, and we got to see some violence against federal agents, that kind of stuff. So it was like protests and then also people throwing rocks at ICE and stuff, throwing Molotov cocktails. Yesterday we got to see the riots escalate, a lot more people showing up, a lot more incidents. And then we also got to see a response from the federal government bringing in the National Guard. Newsom threatened to sue Trump over bringing in the National Guard. He didn't like that. Pete Hegseth didn't give Newsom the heads up. They kind of went around Newsom and brought the National Guard in. Newsom's trying to make it like a political point and make it like a democratic thing, which is kind of gross because his city of LA is burning to the ground. The mayor just kind of repeats Newsom's talking points, and you can't actually get through to her. She takes this stance that ICE should leave us alone. And it's like, okay, well, what about the other cities? You think ICE should just go in every city but LA? Like, what's your deal? Why do you have a problem with ICE going and detaining people now? It's been going on for a while. So that's kind of gross. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I was just watching this video, but we'll replay it. So this is kind of the main story today. Again, I'm going to be covering every night of these riots, and we're going to do a little nightly update until they end. Here is the first video. I would say this is the best video to describe what happened today, even though I think this happened late last night. Yeah, it did happen last night, but either way, it was after we recorded last night's episode, so we haven't covered it. It's a Jordan store, the shoe store. They're stealing shoes, and Newsom and the mayor of LA go around defending these people as protesters when they're not. Obviously.
Man, let me just get a shirt up in here, dog.
Let me just get a shirt up in here, dog. Let me just steal a shirt up in here. There's civil unrest in my city. Let me just get a shirt, bro. Come on, man. Hey, bro, come on. My city's burning to the ground. Come on, just give me a shirt, bro. You know, it's ridiculous. So we see this. This is like kind of the main thing that happened. We also see Newsom says Trump deploying 2,000 more National Guard troops. So it looks like Trump is sending more National Guard. I don't know how long they're going to take. We'll see if this is even true. I don't know. Also, 700 Marines deployed in LA. And it's because of kind of the things that we see. We see protesters throwing bricks at the police. So, you know, anyone throwing a brick there is like actually a criminal, but not really a protester. Dale's Donuts. I don't know. This guy, he looks like an employee. I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, like the window's broken and people are just taking stuff. Yeah, you see it here more. They're just taking shit, bro. Protesters attempt to block ICE with shopping cart barricade. Madness ensues. So yeah, here we just see like a shitty made barricade with a couple shopping carts that these guys just threw in the street. A little bit ridiculous to me. Then we're going to see them throw rocks at the van. Very violent. And again, this is Los Angeles. This isn't a third world country. So it's rough to see the city. Like, LA is like such a great city, but currently it's burning to the ground. It's really sad to see. We see Death to America. A protester wrote that. Dead cops. So like this isn't really like protest stuff, you know? This is like very violent stuff. Fuck LAPD. I feel like that's appropriate here. That's fine. You see that stuff in like any city. Some LA scanner guy was doxing ICE raid locations. He's probably gonna go to jail. Here's a funny SpongeBob meme. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city, and the city's on fire. That's basically what's going on here. This could be Newsom and the mayor of LA going, "Oh, look at that. We really stuck it to Trump. We made a big shit show. We really escalated this mess. And now we can't control our city. It's funny. This happened yesterday. This is just like some of the National Guard showing up. So I'm pretty sure only 300 National Guard. It's hard to find the exact numbers that are in the city right now. Okay, here we go. 1 hour ago, there's about 1,700 National Guard and 700 Marines in the city right now. So that's what we got. People are talking about arresting Newsom, but that's not going to happen. That's all this like political rhetoric. John Fetterman condemns protests, calling them anarchy and true chaos. Definitely agree with him. He's like a very grounded Democrat. And I mean, if you see the videos that we've been showing the last few days, I mean, they're not even protests. It's just violence, unfortunately. So props to Fetterman for actually saying that, because right now the Democrats are trying to make these guys out to all be peaceful protesters, when in reality, they just want to burn things and break things and steal things. At least, the violent ones. There are peaceful protesters, but the problem is people like we see in the video kind of take advantage of that situation. And that's why people like the National Guard do need to come in. So it's a very unfortunate situation, but it is fun to follow. So we've been following it for 3 days now. Every day it just escalates and escalates. So, I mean, today they doubled the amount of National Guard troops. If they, maybe they'll double it again tomorrow if things don't kind of settle down. This was looting from last night. We'll have to see, I guess, like late tonight if there's anything else that happens. With the 1,700 National Guard that are in the city now, I imagine this should be less events tonight. But who knows about that? And then let's just see if we can find another source. Maybe something really recent. This might be good. Let's check it out. So yeah, right here we have peaceful protests. But in reality, these people are just waiting until it gets dark out, and they're going to get a little wild. They're going to go a little crazy. And I really don't understand what's with the Mexican flags. Kind of just seems like an anti-American protest to me, but at least it's peaceful, so whatever. Anyway, that's kind of all we got tonight. I'm going to make this a bit of a shorter episode. And then tomorrow I'll kind of try to go into it a little longer and maybe try to edit it into just like one full video. So I guess wait for that on the channel. We'll be covering this every day until the riots end, and we'll always be giving our hot takes. Catch us tomorrow.